Hello Internet, welcome to the Collective Arcana, a channel all about tabletop gaming. And today we're going to open the Pathfinder 2E Beginner's Box that we just got today. I think this is like the soonest we could have gotten it. Before we get started, if you could just give us a little click on the subscribe.
Oh yeah,
that would be awesome. It looks like you guys are watching and liking and commenting, but I'm trying to get that subscribe number up to want to hit 1,000 by New Year's. So if you could help us make that happen, that'd be awesome.
That would be great.
So let's dig in.
All right.
This is editing Sarah here. We lost a couple of minutes of footage at the very beginning, just two things that we didn't catch. The first is we got this card with links to download audio for your game, which is really cool, and I think that adds something really special. And the other thing is the dice set that it comes with is color-coded, and then it matches the character sheet. So when you're teaching somebody about the different dice, so when you say like, oh, roll a d10, they're like, which one is it? They can look at a glance and just match up the colors. So I just wanted to make sure we covered these two things before we went back into the video.
So what is this thing?
Okay, this is just like the stuff that comes into it.
Okay.
So I guess you pull out, so it comes with reference cards, so the 5e box didn't have these. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So it lists the conditions, which is a really big deal in 2E. I'm probably going to keep this out for our regular game.
Yeah, it looks like it doesn't list all of them, but it lists like a lot of the most common ones. Probably all the ones that will appear in the adventure.
Yeah, like how many actions, step, stride, and then on the back conditions like proned and slowed and stuff like that. That's super handy. Yeah, we're probably going to
in life
use this in our regular game.
And there's 6 of these, so that's good. So there's plenty.
That's very handy.
That is very awesome.
And they're nice too. They're not like glossy.
All right, then we've got the character sheets. Yeah,
ooh, these are fancy.
So here's Valoros, the fighter.
You guys, this is so much nicer than the 5e box. Oh yeah, see they have the dice.
That's really nice. Yeah,
color coded here. Oh, this is really nice. So I've only ever seen the D&D 5e box. I think you've seen the Pathfinder 1e box, right? Mm-hmm. But I'm impressed compared to the 5e box so far. Okay, so we have a wizard,
the fighter,
the cleric. Oh, I painted her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we actually have minis
in the rogue.
I painted him. We actually have minis for everybody except the rogue.
Oh, I guess we need to get it.
Oops.
Cool.
All right. Here is the Hero's Handbook.
Whoa.
So
this is so much nicer.
So
I don't want to talk. I'm not talking about the system. I'm just talking comparatively.
This is really nice. I mean, look, this has got an actual spine to it.
That's a much higher quality.
Great full color with illustrations, backgrounds.
We have some extra character sheets here too. And they are front and back. So these are the single ones instead of dedicated, pre-filled out. These are blank. Those are nice. One little complaint we've had about Pathfinder 2E is the character sheets are kind of ugly in the book or whatever.
Yeah, they're orange and blue. It's not for everybody. They've grown on me, actually.
Have they?
Yeah, but
these are a lot cleaner.
Yeah, and these are only 2 pages versus the 4 pages of the others.
Even on the back of this, there's a Quick Rules reference. Like, this is
that's
really nice. I'm excited. Oh, look, and there's the spells and stuff in here. And so you really don't need...
No, I mean, you can play with just this. Now, what's really cool is with this, these are the full 2nd edition rules. It is not simplified or anything like that. It's just presented in a way that can get people up and running with those rules with very minimal headache. So... we're definitely the people who will tell you that 2E is not as complicated as some people might want you to believe.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are assuming it's like a more complicated version of 1E, which is, pretty complicated on its own. Half of our party, actually, me included, learned how to play on 1E. So going into 2E has been like, okay, now I feel like I know what I'm doing. Yeah, and this is like, I feel like I can get my nephews with this.
For sure.
I'm going to teach them with this.
Yeah. So this character sheets are really nice. That hero handbook is cool.
This is so nice.
Here is the game.
I feel a lot better about running a game with this.
It's nice and it's easy and small.
It's not overwhelming.
Here's the GM's book.
Cool.
I think that it's got.
Oh.
It's got.
You can't look at this. I'm going to DM you.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, this is so cool. This is so clear. Again, I've only seen the 5e box and it was nothing like this.
I love this green, by the way.
They even tell you like where things are going to go on the map. That's really cool. Ooh, we've got.
Speaking of a map.
Wow. Okay, wait, this might be two people. That's thick.
Yeah. Nice, big, double-sided.
You probably can't hear you back here.
Nice, big, double-sided map.
That's so nice. Very pretty.
Yeah, we've got a few of these.
So the 5e box also didn't come with a map.
Did it not?
I don't remember.
What? It may not have.
It definitely didn't come with this.
No, it did not come with this. So, we talked about this previously. Pathfinder makes these excellent tokens, these little standee. And I think we actually, in our preview for 2020, we talked about the bestiary box, which is something I definitely recommend you get, whether you're playing Pathfinder 2e or 1e or D&D 5e or any game where miniatures and classic fantasy tropes exist. Because while the art may differ a little from what you're used to in your game, they're still great representations. They just pop out. They attach to these little tokens or little standees here. And they have, I'm guessing, just all the creatures that appear in this particular adventure here. But the bestiary box would have everything that's in the bestiaries, which is all the classics that you would
better
need.
not look, there's spoilers.
I'm not looking.
Oh, look, it has, I guess
actions.
markers.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I wonder how that works. Like, you just
I
mark
guess
when...
I guess you put them here.
Oh, you put them on your card here.
So you can keep track of, for new players, you can keep track of how many actions they have remaining in a given turn.
Yeah, on the start of
used
your
their reaction.
turn, regain 3 actions and 1 reaction. Very cool.
Yeah.
I like that, especially when you're trying to teach somebody about how the actions work. And they also have this, so one thing I've noticed, especially, so I've recently joined TikTok and found a bunch of Pathfinder people out there, or people who are interested, but they can't find a game. And this kind of gives you a little pointer on how to get in on the Pathfinder Society, which we are not a part of because we have too many like of our own games going on right now. But I would say if we couldn't find players, like this is where we would go, and you can meet up with people on there. That's like a whole other world.
Yeah, it's a very structured where it's not as. There's no room really to improvise from a GM perspective.
Kind of stuff.
Right. Everything's got to be run as written because everyone who plays has a Pathfinder Society account and they get credit for which adventures they've run. And then so you can take your character through different adventures at different tables. You can just take them with you wherever you go if you go to a convention or something. And because you're following these rules and recording everything online through their system, and more importantly, the GM is as well, and keeping track of everything, you can be like, oh no, I picked up this cool fancy crossbow here, and so I get to keep that.
Yeah.
And
that's really cool.
Yeah, it's really fun. I don't like it being that structured. I mean, for me, a huge part of the appeal of tabletop RPGs in general is having control and free form creativity, but for people that, want to treat it more like an MMO almost, or want to have like more of a shared experience, so that you can just, talk to people you never met. Oh man, remember those dungeons in that place? It's great. It's wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah, this is really nice. Also, the map is even labeled, like, this side is for first level and this side is for the second level adventure or whatever. Like,
that's cool.
Very organized. I'm really impressed with this.
Yeah. So I wonder what level this will take you to.
Looks like it goes, it's first and second level adventures. So I think this is if you've got somebody who's really wanting to learn, or you're trying to rope somebody in, this would probably be a really good good place to start. This is like the most clear instructions I think I've seen.
I mean, having this big double-sided map and then having these tokens is just massive to me. It's something that the 5e box didn't have, but it's a huge part of the game for a lot of people. And while it's true that not everybody, uses maps and grids and stuff, you never know which people might take more to the game if it had those. Some people just have trouble with the Theater of the Mind games, just imagining everything. I have seen some games where people are new or just not getting it, where it can cause some volatility because people are like, oh no, I didn't think I was there. I don't
maybe not the vault. But I really struggled learning 1E in general. I mean, for someone who didn't know anything about like how it worked, like it was just so overwhelming. Like especially the stuff on this card alone would have helped me so much. Even just like tracking the turns, and that's one thing about 2E that's great is like the way the action economy works. Mm-hmm. It's a lot more easy to learn. It's got the success, failure, all that stuff. Very cool. I
really love those little cards. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of the fact that you've got the map and token so that you can play. It's something that is a big piece of the game for a lot of people that isn't in the 5e. And then the fact that you've got these cute little tiny rule books. I love this green color layout. I wouldn't mind seeing them do this more in the actual course stuff. I don't know, something about it just looks really good to me. But they're beautiful. They're really, really nice looking, high quality. Full color everything, which is nice. And then the fact that it comes with literally everything you need I think it's great.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to try to run a game, an actual game. So I did run one game with just him and just kind of to dip my toe in. And I think this actually makes me feel a lot better about it. I've been really nervous, but I've been wanting to do it because I've had a lot of friends say they want to play, but it's hard to get everybody on the same schedule. So I could do my own games because he's got a whole other, game night that I'm not in. Mm-hmm. So like maybe one day when you have a game, I can go run like my old girls game or something like that. And this makes me feel like I wouldn't be so lost. I think it's a great way to start. So I'll check back in after I run a game and I'll let you know how it went. And I can compare it to not having this when I did it last time. And let us know if you get this box, what you think. I'm very impressed.
Yeah, I am too. So, definitely, I think it's worth checking out. It retails for about $40. You'll definitely find it, plus or minus $5 to $10, depending on where you're looking and when. It's definitely worthwhile, even for somebody who already has a lot of this stuff. Having these little cards, having, pre-made little adventure to run people through can be a really good way
with the map and the monsters that go with it, already. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, the map and the tokens are really cool. And I mean, for $40, you're getting dice set, you're getting the pawns, you're getting a map that are usually $15 by themselves. You're getting the character sheets, you're getting these, these little tokens, that Sirenscape. I think it's a terrific value, and just having it all in one little box like this can really, if you're having younger people that you're trying to introduce the game to, or just, casual people who, it's a good way to trick them into playing some tabletop RPGs.
I think the pre-made character sheets too are really helpful because that part can be really overwhelming for someone just starting out.
Yeah, and then including the blank ones in case you want to fill your own out once you get the hang of it is also great.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, and having these little references to it with the A, B, C, D little icons, it's really fun.
Oh yeah, it looks like their little backstories on the back too, so they can get to know that character. It's very good.
Yeah. All right, that's the Pathfinder 2E beginner box available now, and definitely, if you have a lot of experience with the 1E box, I know that this is going to be pretty similar with the tokens and everything, but definitely let us know what you think.
Okay, if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for our update coming soon.
Yeah, thanks so much. Welcome to the Collective. We'll see you next time.
Bye!